festival. It's realer than the rest of those. We closer than some testicles. The best of shows, pressing lows, loving bought all in the air, bought all in your area. We take over the area, and every year we scare.
Yo, what up, Juggalos? Motherfucking TeamMUJ in the house for a special video today. As we've talked about multiple times, we are on the road to the Soopa Gathering.
Soopa Gathering.
And as we go further, we knew especially throughout the month of May forward, we would be in straight gathering mode. So in this little video, we want to talk about the gathering lineup so far, and then kind of get into where we hope to see it goes. You know what I'm saying? Already, I think we could agree that it's shaping out to be a fucking good gathering.
Yeah, it's shaping out to
Lathering
the Buffaloes.
Lineup wise, because like even 17, I didn't really care to see a whole lot of people that were playing main stage. A lot of that shit really wasn't what I was into. I mean, more of the people like I want to see were like Mayday and Lotus that played off stage. Ishamu played off to the side stage. So this year, the lineup already so far though does not seem like the same old.
No, I mean, you got your main staple like a Tech 9.
Tech 9, yeah.
You know, always showing love as a Juggalos shot Tech 9. But...
And you know, you would think that Bone Thugs-N-Harmony, because that's on my list though too. But you would think that Bone Thugs-N-Harmony would be like a staple, but really not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Even though they've played a good handful. Yeah. So to get them at the gathering, I think is a super treat. So they're on the list. They've been confirmed for the gathering, and I think that's dope as fuck.
At least a treat for us, dude. Because like me myself, my first like real rap album that I bought was East 1999.
Bro.
Like, I had my sister's ex-boyfriend, I mean, from when she was in high school, on cassette, dubbed me the East 1999 cassette on a, you know, the old school recordable fucking Casio tapes that you used to buy, and wrote down all the tracks and gave it to me, and like, we had a barbecue or something in my house, and he's like, hey, don't tell your mom, don't tell your sister, but here's that new Bone Thugs. And he gave it to me, dude. And like I had a little tape player, and I bumped the fucking shit out of that until I was able to finally go out and buy the CD my fucking self, which was shortly after. I mean, parental advisory had parental consent or whatever, but.
Oh yeah, or you get the parents to get it without knowing exactly what it is.
Right, and anytime I get to see Bone, to me, it's like it brings back that fucking nostalgia, bro. Like, and they're one of the greatest groups. To me, probably the greatest group of all time.
And what's dope, through the Juggalo world, you got to see him a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I first seen him, I think it was the Wicked Wonka tour.
Was it Wicked Wonka or was it Twisted before that? It had to be Twisted. It had to be before that, 2003.
Yeah. Okay, 2003. So yeah, it was Twisted and Bone, or Bone and Twisted was opening, but seeing them for the first time, like I never thought I would be able to see them live. Oh, yeah. And through the Juggalo shit, dude, like that's why it's so dope, dude, to see him live. And then me and Bobeblaze, our homie Kenny, and Pazzo went out to...
Oh, on the day the world was supposed to end, right?
Yeah, January 21st, 2012. We went to the Eagles Ballroom, and we seen them rock it out there, man. And it was dope. And it's like, to me, it's always dope to see them, because I never thought like those are like... That's what brought me up into the hip hop, like the fast melodic flow. They're legends, bro. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
We were blessed to grow up in that in like the region of that kind of rap where you had like Chicago, like Twista, and but Bone were always like better because they had the harmony. It was the harmony. It was the harmony,
and Bone Thugs had more of the mainstream push than like we grew up. I say we're half hour from
Chicago to Twista and them than we were.
But like we grew up. And I mean, a lot of you might have heard of, some of you might not, but like Crucial Conflict, Do or Die, Psychodrama, shit like that. Shauna, who was with Ludacris with DTP and shit like those people, Do or Die, you know what I'm saying? Crucial Conflict, Twista, all them guys came up, but Bone Thugs was like, you know what I'm saying? There was a whole beef if you ever listen to the whole Twista and Bone shit, you know what I'm saying?
Because that speed type of rap.
Speed type rap, it was, who was the originators, you know, but now everything got squashed and everybody, hey, we did it together.
Like, with Bone, man, like, even out, like, so staying on that, we've seen them, luckily, through this Juggalo shit, like, at multiple gatherings.
Multiple
shows.
We've seen
them outside of that then, too, so to go see them on that. If you guys follow me on Twitter at all, I tweeted a little story of the last time that it wasn't the last time I saw Bone, actually. It was the last time I saw him at the Gathering, because I saw him sometime throughout at like a show, and that We Are One opened up for him. Though.
Okay.
But at the Gathering 17, I was just telling you this story earlier, man. Like, they opened up for ICP to close out the Gathering, the Juggalos, and I was already having like 17th annual was like one of my favorite fucking gatherings so far out of all the ones I went to before that. Just the vibes were fucking beautiful. Everything was fucking great. I was with homies that, you know, like, had never been to the Gathering, but I was with homies that I grew up into this Juggalo shit with, and Bone was on, and I was already lit, and I had this Hatchet Man blotter acid in my pocket, and like, I was just gonna take this shit home. I knew it was fire. I was like, it's, you know, already too late in the night of the Gathering to take this, because, you know, we're gonna leave, like, you know, first thing in the morning or whatever. But I just ate it, you know what I'm saying? I just ate the shit. It ended up through Bone set, like as they were ending, or like the middle of it, I was like peaking, so they're playing some of the best songs with some fucking dope like homies. It was just and it just rolled on to be one of the best gatherings. So here on this gathering, what looks like we might have some shit that we've never expected before.
Right.
I'm happy as fuck to
see
Bone.
A lot of names already that's been dropped. It's like, it's slappers, dude. Like,
to see Bone, though, I feel like
to see Bone, I'm glad to see Bone.
That holds that part of that thing where we're like, all right, cool, we still get to see the legends. So if it is going to be a whole bunch of other people, if it's going to be like the Shakewells or the City Morgues or whatever that we're going to talk about, but if it is like those, at least we know we're vibing out to Bone.
What is dope is that you're mixing like, like you said, like the legends, like you got your Bone Thugs, and then but you got these new school, if you want to call it new school, but these guys that are becoming like, you know, they're not mumble rap, but they're that new wave of fucking, new wave of that rock, rap, trap, whatever you want to call it, but they're becoming legends of their own, like underground legends of their own.
Yeah, I mean, because
even this up, dude.
Even, you know, Tech Nine stands in a legend in his own
right. Yeah, so, exactly.
But I feel like Tech Nine's a staple that should come together.
Oh yeah.
When it goes on to some of these new people that they announced that have never played the Gathering, Ghostman, sells out his own shows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Twisted was in Chicago for that free show that you went to last October, Ghostman was in Chicago. What show sold out? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, and I ain't gonna tell you,
and that was almost like splitting the crowd in half too. Like, you know, like,
I'm a Twisted kid, but I'm gonna tell you what, that show was fucking. There was nobody there. But like you said, Ghostman.
Ghostman sells out his own show, so I think that's dope as fuck that they announced.
You got Ghostman. I mean, hey, we're gonna get into the people, but
at least we're talking right now the people who are booked now. You know, so if we are talking about these people who are booked now that they announced, you know, we talked about Bone. Tech Nine is a staple. Right. I'm sure Tech Nine will headline a night most likely.
He's got a headline at least open,
and it'll probably be like the opening of the Gathering, so he can get in and out. But that's like almost become like it had to be a thing for the Soopa Gathering. When you get into these new guys, though, like we were saying. I know a lot of people were shocked about Ghostman.
I was.
Because that's huge, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, it's the new underground shit, dude. It's coming up like it's not mainstream.
You can't ignore that shit.
You can't
ignore that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't say that's bad when this dude sells out his own shows. And it's just good, bro. Can you imagine at the Gathering, motherfuckers going crazy to that fucking lo-fi hard bass shit, you know what I'm saying?
It is, dude. Like, that, I mean, like, for years, you know, the Juggalo shit's been that ICP, you know, whatever, Twisted, everybody's been that underground shit. Funk volume, strange music blowing up a little more.
But do you remember when we were younger Juggalos and you would see somebody and you'd be like, oh man, that dude's gotta be a Juggalo. And they might not even be, but you'd be like, man, that dude's gotta be a Juggalo. Right. You look at people like Ghostman, you know what I'm saying? And these other guys that we're gonna talk about and shit, and you're like, oh, those guys gotta be Juggalos, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who said it back in the day, but like, man, you know, they're a Juggalo and they just don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
And it is what it is, man. And but it, like you said, they're Juggalo, they don't even know it, but a lot of that new shit, like Ghostman, you know, like City Morgue, that we're gonna, you know, all the artists we're gonna talk about here in this video.
Yeah, I mean, City Morgue was announced. Like, if you guys don't know who City Morgue is right now, you got a couple of months to
school yourself.
So, like, with this lineup, like, and the significance behind it, it shows that, like, we're not stuck in that same shit where we're like evolving and we are keeping up with the times. You know what I'm saying?
And like, I don't know, a lot of you guys might have seen it. I know you probably seen it. Ouija Mag tweeted, hey,
this isn't because of me.
This isn't because of me. Stop thanking me. But if you think about it, like, it's Ouija Mag, but not the Juggalo shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like you said, Ghostman and these artists we're gonna talk about, you would think like, yeah, they're Juggalo artists. They're, you know,
but that's not. But they're like not. You know,
it's
their
the
own
new fucking
shit.
underground,
you know
man.
Like,
it is, dude. Like it's another part of the underground that's not strictly Juggalo.
Yeah.
But you would like to see like Don K. I said, Ouija Mag and a Ghostman track. Come on, man.
Bro, that's a fucking
dream.
And
that's
you should be happy about it. Like,
slapper.
And that's the way that, like, I look. Is like, nowadays, you can't be, like, super, like, shun this, like, Ghostman and the City Morgue type shit.
They're not on Psychopath. They're not Juggalo rappers. But no, dude,
Psychopathic cemented themselves for fucking 20-plus years in the game. Right. So now people come to them. They're not going to that. You know what I'm saying? So even if, if Ouija and Ghostman do a track because of the Gathering type shit, we should look at it as a fucking blessing. You know what I'm saying? Because our homie Ouija Mac is on a track that other people who should like Ouija Mac are gonna end up hearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be selfish and keep that freshness to ourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Ouija, we love you, and I know you we love you, because if you ain't watching
and if he
videos,
says that has nothing to do with him at the Gathering, that's cool as fuck. But it shows that Psychopathic definitely, people hate on some of their mentality, but it shows that they are keeping with the times.
They got.
Where it could have been the same. Oh shit! It could have been book Paul Wall and he doesn't show up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
they could have been booked the same.
Here we got
artists.
Shakewell. If you motherfuckers don't know Shakewell, look Shakewell up. Shakewell. Other than him having one of the hottest of most, like, the viral video, that leg lock video,
leg lock,
is a huge viral video. You probably know Shakewell and didn't even know because you watched this fucking, like, 2-minute video on YouTube under the leg lock video or whatever. Shakewell's dope as fuck, bro. So to know that we have these cats that isn't just the same old shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's bringing that new flavor, like they said. They're pulling out the stops, man.
And even if we get the same old shit in our underground circuit, at least we know we got, like, boom, here's who's capping it off. You motherfuckers pay to go to these underground shows where it's 15 fucking local cats for one headliner. You're gonna get that, like, at the Gathering then, maybe, you know? Maybe they'll be fucking...
You're getting straight
heat,
fire headliners that a lot of you might... I mean, I know a lot of people, because I've seen... On social media, you see, oh shit, they got fucking Ghostman. They got
Juggalo Twitter is hype over Ghostman and City Morgue. At least a lot of ninjas that I know are hype over City Morgue.
Super hype over that.
My boy, Dizzle on motherfucking
everybody, man.
Dizzle on motherfucking. Shout out my boy Dizzle on motherfucking Twitter. I know he's in the City Morgue. My boy Beast turned me on to City Morgue. You know what I'm saying? In October, City Morgue dropped this track. You know, and I was in spooky mood in October, so I listened to the crazy shit. I listened to certain shit, watched certain shit in October, and my homeboy hooked me up with that City Morgue. Bro, I'm mad hype that City Morgue, like, and it feeds into speculation on some shit. So
we're gonna get into that.
Another people that they really, like, as far as that goes, who else did they announce? Today they announced Butcher Babies, but I don't really know. I don't really know who Butcher Babies are really at all. No offense, but I have no idea really who Butcher Babies are at all. So I have no opinion on who it is. I saw someone in the comments. They say on Facebook, they said, "Oh, someone's gonna throw corn at them again." So I don't know what Butcher Babies are about. But I don't know. Someone I didn't.
I just thought it was Friday. They should have dropped someone like everybody's like.
But we have speculation on when the big shit's gonna drop.
Oh yeah, we have
speculation on when the big shit's
gonna drop. So when it
comes,
it's gonna come.
I think right now that's that's everyone that they've announced.
Yeah,
you got
Shakewell,
fucking Shakewell.
You got City Morgue. You got Bone Thugs.
Ghostman,
Tech Nine. Yeah, that's about it. And then Butcher Babies.
And then you got comedy-wise, you got motherfucking Randy from the Trailer Park Boys.
Randy from Trailer Park Boys.
See, and I didn't make a comedy list. I didn't make a list for
I didn't make a comedy list
or a wrestling list.
The wrestling
those
list,
will be other videos. Those will be other videos. Yeah, but that wrestling.
The wrestling list so far, we're gonna say it now.
Yeah.
You got Sandman.
Ooh.
Sabu
and Sandman, bro.
Tommy Dreamer, and then fucking the franchise Shane Douglas. Sandman alone, dude.
And Sandman have a beef together, or were they a tag team together?
I don't know, but I don't even remember.
Back in ECW. Sandman.
All I know is the last ECW
Hey,
show.
someone school me on this. Someone school me on this, whether
out.
It's in the comments of this video or in the other video that we're doing. Someone school me on this. But Sandman and Sabu either were like a tag team that fucked people up all the time, or they had a beef against each other.
I don't know, but
Sandman and that bitch though.
All I know is when they dropped
Tommy Dreamer ain't gonna show up.
When they dropped
I got I got a blunt and a sandwich at any other vendors. Tommy Dreamer doesn't show up.
Oh no, Tommy Dreamer will be there.
We'll see. We'll see. But that's a whole nother video I think we could go on. As those release, we could talk about that because really it is all music right now. The list that I picked out anyway.
Yeah.
We did talk about a little bit of these people that are already confirmed for the gathering. On this list here, I broke mine down into little groups, and I'm just showing it to you for the first time.
Mine's are on my phone, but we got the.
But
you guys are on Instagram.
Do you know the gist of your list?
Yeah, I know the gist of my list.
All right, the gist of your list.
The gist of my list.
Mine, I didn't show Jiggy Fresh before it. I didn't want our list to mingle. I wanted him to think of names without mine thinking of them, and I didn't. The same thing without his or whatever.
But I can tell you for sure, looking at your list now, we got at least
quite a few.
At least 2 that I can see. 3 or 4. Yeah, definitely a few that we got.
Because, I mean,
the same list.
We're Juggalos.
But he got more of a list because he's done his before, and I just started mine kind of today. But
between the 2 of us, we've been to all of the gatherings. If you counted how many you went to on the top of... Oh, no.
4.
Okay,
I've been to 4.
I've been to 8.
03, 04, 05, 09. I've been to 4.
All right. My first was 2002, 04, 05... 9, 10, 11, and then
so we missed 6,
17.
7, 8? Damn.
Yeah. Well, I was out of the country for this one the one whole gathering this one time, but yeah, I didn't do like the Muds or anything, but I did like almost everyone that was at Legend Valley or after or Cave and Rock or whatever after after 08. So I did 09.
Crystal Forest was the best place ever.
Yeah. Crystal Forest is my favorite place. But anyway, we have after seeing all these gatherings, I'm seeing ODB the year that he died at gatherings.
God, R.I.P. I was so glad I got to see that dude because like it was really really that summer he was there, and it was like that fall or winter.
That November or that December, I think he died. Yeah.
And it was dope, like, oh shit.
So collectively seeing all these gatherings, seeing some dope acts that we never would have seen outside of that because, and seeing everything together makes it so much more fresh. From like Busta Rhymes to motherfucking,
the whole thing was like for me, like getting into the Juggalo shit, like there's names I thought I'd never ever see in my life. And Bone Thugs was one of them. Yeah. Old Dirty Bastard, like who would ever thought like, ODB. Even fucking down to Vanilla Ice, MC Hammer, fucking E40. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think you'll ever see these guys. And these guys I grew up listening to, and you're like, oh man, you know, like before the Juggalo shit, I was just straight gangster rap, hip hop shit. Rap, you know what I'm saying? And like, you don't, I ain't never gonna see this guy. I ain't never gonna see, and then you see, like, to me, like I said, one of the best groups of all time, probably one of my favorite, greatest group of all time, Bone ThugsNHarmony.
So
like fucking,
and all these years here, we've got to see these people that we wanted to see. So
Ice Cube,
I think
Mac 10.
Between us, you know, like we've compiled some good lists of people that, like, mine's kind of short. I really was gonna go longer
than mine, but
I didn't want to go into super detail onto a lot of things that are impossible or just the regular people. I did put on a few regular people.
I put on a little bit impossible.
There's one that I want you to talk about, and I hope that you added those guys to your list so that
when
we
can
get
there,
about.
We'll see. I'll let you know.
But anyway, look. I broke my list down into like possible big names, underground and gathering staples, and like what else? Motherfucking my dreams.
The dreams.
I know when you looked at my
the top
list. Hey, so look, I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna go here.
You're straight to underground.
I'm gonna go to my underground first.
We'll go to underground.
We already talked about it, and I put them as underground, but it was really more like a gathering staple, and it was Bone ThugsNHarmony. We talked about that for
Legends.
Sure.
I think that could go under the Legends shit.
I didn't put Legends though.
Dreams are not dreams, but definitely
big names that are possible. And they could have went under big names that are possible. But I feel like for the 20th annual gathering of the Juggalos, people expected to see Bone ThugsNHarmony right into and it doesn't go in any chronological order.
It doesn't, no.
But Tech 9 was right after that.
Right.
And Mayday.
Mayday I did have on my list also. Yeah. They were on my list.
Mayday deserve everything.
Mayday, they do, bro. And I mean, Recognize himself. Like, I could deal with a straight rec set, and I'd be I'd be forever
like people sleep on Burns, bro. Burns.
And no, hey, I ain't hating on Burns, but I'm saying I could take it.
But
straight
I would
rec.
be happy on a straight.
I would take it straight. But Burns, motherfuckers.
Mayday deserve
everything.
They deserve Lollapalooza. They deserve like North Coast. They deserve the festivals that have bands and all that shit. Because, bro, if you've never seen Mayday live, and you just see the way that they intro and the way they come to the stage and the way they command the stage, they work together. Come on, right?
I think Mayday deserves a lot more praise than what they get.
For sure. Hey, they just signed the Strange Though again, so Strange is showing their love.
Mayday
are like some of the hardest working guys in the industry that I know, and bro, they make fucking killer ass music. They do their own thing, you know what I'm saying? And I really
the reggae
appreciate
album,
it.
that South of Fifth, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, that whole album was big, and then they dropped. I don't know if you heard the other one. I forgot.
It just came out, that EP.
Crossing the Line.
Yeah, and honestly, I slept on it as being a big Mayday fan.
It's more of like a love.
Yeah.
But it's still dope.
Bro, I fucking love these dudes, man.
I love
like,
fucking Mayday, bro.
Wreckin' Burns, Namus, sure. Man. I have a history with the group, you know what I'm saying? I love these fucking guys. They deserve the gathering. Yeah. When I saw them at the gathering, I left a party at the gathering to go see Mayday, the last gathering that I saw them at. And it was just so dope. Definitely. Mayday mentions the gathering in one of their tracks, and it's just so dope. And I would leave whatever I was doing at the gathering to go watch Mayday. Oh, yeah. So I hope Mayday's at the gathering. But I feel like there were staples though also too. You know,
they should have been. They should be.
They're on the list right now with Tech and Mayday. And I'm not like sliding anybody on Strange, but Ritz isn't on Strange anymore. Cess Crew's not Gotti and Cess, and I know that's on your list though, right?
That's on my list.
Okay.
Because we recently seen within the past month or so.
Yeah, that Gotti was around or whatever.
Gotti's back. Yeah. There's pictures with him at UBI. So
because I love Cess Crew, bro.
Hey,
those guys could drop 6, you pick up 6. Drop 6, you know how they just like the way that they rap together is
like Strange has got that fucking. I mean, you got Tech 9, of course, is the main staple. You got Calico, but you drop Mayday, like you said. Mayday just dropped.
Is that weird that when I put Tech, I didn't mention Calico because I expect just Calico?
Right, Calico's gonna be there. But I mean, you got Mayday, who's versatile, so versatile with Reg Burns and Namus and everybody. But then you got Cess Crew, who's the same way, bro. You got,
but look, bro,
and it's only 2 of them. And then Gotti. I
only want to see it, but it's both of them.
Yeah, don't just come UBI. Don't just come.
And no offense, bro.
No offense. UBI, you're a beast. Your EP was dope.
People sleep on you all fucking day, bro.
People sleep on both of you, but together.
But I only want to see it if it's both of them.
I want to see Cess Crew.
Yeah, I only want to see.
Gathering,
I want to see Cess. I don't want to see UBI.
Jump, fucking whoever's in charge, Billy Bill. If you get Cess Crew. Jump are UBI and Gotti.
See, and that's the only reason why I didn't put them on my list.
No, they're on my list because
only reason why I didn't put them on my list is because they haven't been playing together. Right. If they played together, then it'd be different. Because I love Cess Crew, big fan. Also have history. I don't want to get into it, but I have a really big history with Strange Music. I love everybody on Strange Music. I love a lot of those guys on Strange Music, especially Cess and Mayday. But no offense, I only want to see both of them together. Right. At the Gathering of the Juggalos. At the Super Gathering.
Super Gathering. You gotta have
next year, whatever they can play, UBI can just play by himself.
You can play a UBI set or a Gotti set, whatever.
This other one I put, and I cut the other person after him. I don't know why I did, but the one that I'm getting to, because right now, there's reason to believe that maybe they didn't book him, but I think they did, and they're just like holding it out because it's not like it's a huge name that they need to announce.
Right under Tech and Mayday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, because I'm a huge fan.
He's dope.
Kung Fu Vampire.
Kung Fu Vampire.
Back in 2009, I was first introduced to Kung Fu Vampire at the Slaughterhouse tour. Saw him 2 nights in a row. Yeah. And I followed him in my fucking broken down car to Chicago, or to Grand Rapids. I saw him at the intersection, the place that we went to that before. I saw him in Grand Rapids, and then came back and saw him in Chicago and it's a legendary show. If you ask any Chicago person who's like been down, they talk about this show, and it was the Slaughterhouse tour at Logan Square Auditorium in Chicago.
Where the fucking floor?
The floor was like bowing in. I saw motherfuckers pulling people up this fucking like 5-story window. I pushed people through this. I guided people through a door one time, and snuck people in. We were smoking weed outside this window while they were pulling people up through it, and we were holding this window down, and a person fell out the window, but held on to the fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? And then there was a huge fight against Indiana Juggalos and Chicago Juggalos, and it was one of those times where I'm in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And it ended up being like Karma. You know, Katie Karma. Yeah, Katie Karma. So here a couple years later, we're telling the story, and she's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So that was you guys, and then the people that they were with. But I still talk to ninjas about that. Like, that shit was like, it was like a huge riot. We were throwing pennies and fucking PBRs at the opening group. But then fucking Kung Fu Vampire came through and wrecked shop. He was with that super tall motherfucker at that time. Right. And bro, wrecked shop. So I've been a big fan of Kung Fu Vampire. On that tangent story leading up to this, if they do not book Kung Fu Vampire
forgot Jay, baby.
Bro, if they do not book Kung Fu Vampire for the 20th annual Gathering of the Juggalos, I'm gonna be super pissed off. And whoever I feel like took his spot, I'm taking it out on them.
We're taking it out on them.
For real,
But listen, like straight up, like he's talking about the Indiana Juggalos versus the Chicago. Ooh. Where we're at right now, in the what we call the region out here. Indiana don't claim us, and neither does fucking Chicago.
Yeah, we're like bastards.
We're like the bastards stuck in the middle.
Yeah, because we're technically Chicagoland. We're 3 hours away from Indianapolis.
We're 3 hours away from Indianapolis. We're a half hour away from fucking Chicago.
But Chicago don't fuck with us because we're Indiana.
Because we're Indiana. So Chicago don't fuck with us, yeah.
And we don't know any of the Hammond ninjas. So out then I was fighting like.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, bro, this shit was funny as fuck.
It's just happened.
Because we came up into this shit. And they're like, Indiana what? And I was like, yo. Who's Indiana? You know what I'm saying? They're like, yo, us dog, motherfuckers over here, bro. And we like cut the shit in half, and it was one of those video game moments again.
Right.
Matt Murderous was there, and Matt Murderous was like, hey, go ahead, bro. And the guy was like hiding behind his girlfriend. Whoever, like the guy who started the whole shit was hiding behind his girlfriend. So it was like, you know, one of them.
Right.
As soon as he came from outside of his girlfriend, I was like, thump, 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 and then it was like. Everyone's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Just fucking went in, bro. Like, Twisted Set got cut short over this whole thing.
You ever put a fire alarm?
Oh, yeah. Huh? What? No. The fire alarm did not get pulled. It was because we got into this big-ass brawl during Twisted Set. You know
all right, you go ahead and keep talking about that story, because I wasn't there for that one. I had to go people.
But that was back in 2009, bro. And that was when I first got introduced to Kung Fu Vampire. And I will be really disappointed if for the 20th annual Gathering of the Juggalos, they for some reason decide not to book Kung Fu Vampire. Kung Fu Vampire, who has, you know, he's fucked with fucking MNE. So I'm going to talk all this shit while Jiggy Fresh is in here. He's fucked with MNE, and I think, like, most people who fuck with MNE don't get the pass, but he should totally get the pass. Fuck politics. I'm going to talk about it a lot with, like, the next 4 people that I talk about. But I think that Kung Fu Vampire, for sure, because he's a motherfucking staple, again, in the motherfucking Juggalo community. Anybody who's got a card in the motherfucking Into the Echo Side game should be at the Gathering of the Juggalos, you know what I'm saying? That goes into some people that I know who are going to be on Jiggy Fresh's list. I feel like if they were down enough to be immortalized into a fucking card game that is being sold for profit, then they should be allowed to be at the motherfucking Gathering of the Juggalos. So that does go for the homeboy Kung Fu Vampire. He tweeted an ominous tweet the other day saying something to the effect of like, do you really think, or saying something about him being like cocky. I'm paraphrasing here, but do you really think that they would not include me? I think they would. I just don't think it's like a huge deal that they have to include him into it, or that they have to let everybody know right now, because they're getting ready to release a video that talks about all of the artists who will be at the Gathering of the Juggalos. But that's Kung Fu Vampire. I feel like he should be there. I know a lot of you guys maybe should feel like he should be there. Again, as we get through this list and you guys are watching this video, go ahead and drop in the comments the people that you wished would be there, or your thoughts on the people that we've already spoke of. I'm going to skip this one guy right now, because I'm already talking about people that I feel like should be at the Gathering of the Juggalos and may or may not be. So I'm skipping Homeboy right now. I'm going to go right into LSP with class. That was on my list. Is LSP on your list? They got to be on your list, right?
LSP was one of the ones I didn't get to put on the list.
50 Shades of Snuff, like they did a couple of years in a row or whatever.
50 Shades of Snuff would have been dope.
I know a lot of people think that maybe LSP is not going to be at the Gathering, and if they aren't, it's a big fucking loss on Psychopathic Zen for sure. Already, that's after that. Right now, when I said LSP, I want LSP with class.
I want LSP with everybody. A straight showcase.
But you understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Underground Avengers be damned. I want fucking Class at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Class is a Juggalo. Class is at all the Juggalo events still.
He was at the Gathering last year, bro. Like I feel like I don't think he performed. I'm not sure if he performed, but
he still goes.
He got snuffed, dude. And I agree with you. LSP. I mean, hey, fuck them politics with this fucking civil war. Bit, but I mean, you gotta give in to not everybody straight like, oh well, hey, fuck him, fuck Class because he's with fucking Eminem or whatever because he did UGA. You gotta let go of that bullshit, man. Like. When you got greats that are dope artists
for
like
politics,
Class,
I do understand.
And certain politics. I understand for certain shit, but like Class, come on, man, you guys.
But no,
and to me,
it's
the whole thing with that too is
not gonna happen.
It's not.
It's not.
Excuse me, but
that sounded dope.
It did.
That gave definition on how much it's not gonna happen.
But to me, that whole thing with the UGA thing is, I believe. In my mind, Psychopathic had the chance.
I agree.
To snatch
but
UGA up.
But it didn't happen.
It didn't.
Twisted did that bullshit and did whatever onto that. And I get, because of that, it's going to fuck all of this up. Yeah. So Class is not going to be at the Gathering because of that. But I hope it doesn't have anything to do with LSP. And LSP can still do a big dope showcase, Triple MFD, hopefully Razor, Smalls one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Damien.
JPK. And
JP the Hustler.
JP the Hustler, that's what I'm saying. Hex rated, all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. I mean, you still got to showcase that,
bro. Still a dope ass showcase.
I mean, even if it is.
If they leave LSP out, I'm going to be really upset.
Yeah. At least grab a few.
Damien Quinn, Cult Activity at least.
Yeah, grab Cult
Activity for Triple MFD. Insane Poetry for sure.
I'm saying,
IP's my
but Cult Activity, man, at the Wicked show, they killed that shit. I don't give a fuck, dude. Damien Quinn, shout out to Damien Quinn.
Deserve their own whole half hour at the game.
Yes, I promise you they do. If you guys didn't catch them or haven't ever seen Cult Activity. I mean, Damien Quinn, fucking Bloody Ruckus.
Drink the Kool-Aid and die with some dignity.
Bro. They killed that shit. I mean, they straight murdered that whole fucking.
And their whole fucking set, bro. They deserve their own set at the Gathering. So on top, if they were doing, if we could get a whole 50 Shades of Snuff again, but I really think that
I think Cult Activity
deserve their own shit.
Whether I don't care. I mean, it ain't got to be the super stage, but they deserve their own fucking. Wherever stage it's at, even if it's in the middle of the night at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, Devil's Hour, Cult Activity needs their fucking own set.
Cult Activity set for sure. That's and like
straight up.
When I put in LSP, I really should have specified, and I knew how the list would go as we
and
talked
Razor,
about it.
Shout out to the homie Razor though.
But I mean, Cult Activity deserves their own a whole own set for sure.
I believe so, man. Because I mean, when I first seen them all together at the Wicked show.
The first time I seen a full Cult Activity set was in Denver, and they had like 50 plus cult motherfuckers that like surrounded the front of the stage, the hole around them on the stage, bro. Shit was fucking so dope. You know what I'm saying? The energy that they bring to the stage is dope. Bloody Ruckus. We talked about Bloody Ruckus a couple episodes ago.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like. I seen Bloody Ruckus at the merch booth. I didn't even know he was, you know what I'm saying, at the time, didn't really know. At the merch booth. But you see motherfuckers like, oh, this guy raps too. Like, oh, he ain't be that type. Hey, but that motherfucker, Bloody Ruckus. Hey, shout out to Bloody Ruckus. Shout out to Damien Quinn. Shout out to Cult Activity, man.
Bloody Ruckus.
Bloody Ruckus. I promise that motherfucker chop with the best of them, bro.
The best.
I promise. He'll chop with the best of them, no doubt.
Like, so you should hope to get Cult Activity, Bloody Ruckus, Ghost, motherfucking Damien Quinn at the Gathering of the motherfucking Juggalos because that's some dope shit. We really should get LSP, Scum, Triple MFD, motherfucking Insane Poetry is a legend. He's been doing shit longer than Slice EP. He should definitely be out there for sure.
Most definitely.
And if politics stop that, that's fucked up. Yeah. But the next person
politics is definitely
shows that somehow along the way politics are fucking something up, and it goes with our homeboy. You guys have seen the video we posted on our fucking YouTube. It goes to the homeboy Liquid Assassin. How the fuck, bro?
How, Sway?
Bro,
how, Sway?
You got the fucking answer, Sway.
You don't got all the answers.
How the fuck
does he get snuffed year after year.
For sure, these 2 times.
At least the past 2.
That he's reached out. You guys saw it in this video. If not, refer to the video. I'll put a little here. Refer to the video.
Dude, this...
I'm pissed, bro. Because look, man, like a lot of you do not know. You might not even remember.
I might even remember.
And this isn't long, but this shows why I feel like I have this attachment to Liquid Assassin. My very, very first show as Too Insane,
right?
When I DJ'd for the first time ever in Tiger O Stylies,
Tiger
got
O
introduced
Stylies.
to these motherfuckers who kind of changed my motherfucking life, right? It was for a 420 show at Liquid Assassin. So I've had this, like, you know, I knew Liquid Assassin before that. So I talk about in the video that I did, a little fucking short minute video where I talk shit that I've talked about already 4 fucking times in this shit. But since at least 2002,
right,
Liquid Assassin has been a staple in the Juggalo community.
Dude,
so to not have him at the 20th annual gathering of the Juggalos is fucked up, bro. I got really blessed in the underground community to DJ all walks of life, and some of my favorite shows are Liquid Assassin shows. Yeah. Some of the favorite shows that I did were one time in the motherfucking Red Room in Joliet, which is now the Forge.
I heard
it was
the attic story.
Yes, Do or Die and Liquid Assassin on the same bill.
Come on, man.
Do or Die.
He's fucking with Chi-Town legends
in Chicago. Do or Die and Liquid Assassin in the same bill.
Chi-Town legends, man.
So then another time we were in like Blue Island in Illinois, and it was Cut Calhoun and Liquid Assassin on the same show. So some of my favorite shows that I've done.
I'll throw it down the list later.
Some of my favorite shows that I've done have been with Liquid Assassin. Last summer, when we started MUJ again, the second season of MUJ, on July 13th, I did a show with Liquid Assassin in Joliet. Right. This motherfucker was sick, throwing up off the side of the stage with food poisoning, and still rocked the show.
Still rocked the show.
So you want to tell me he's not worthy of the 20th annual gathering of the Juggalos? That fucks me up. I wanted to tell a sports analogy since you were here, right? Since you're a Sox fan, right?
I'm a Sox fan.
All right, so remember, Jermaine Dye helped us win a World Series, right?
Of course.
So remember the next year they fucked up and started trading everybody, right? Jermaine Dye said he was willing to take a pay cut to stay home. And they still traded his ass. That's so fucked up, right? Right. Liquid Assassin said he was willing to just come out and do this shit. And they were like, yeah. Me. That's so fucked up, bro. Like, that pisses me off. And again, I feel like picking somebody out who would have had Liquid Assassin set and fucking with them. Wolfpack. Right. Well, look, and I hate, because in that Liquid Assassin video, I feel like I fucked up because I started talking about Wolfpack, and I shouldn't have took away what I was trying to get my message across. But fuck Wolfpack. And if Wolfpack is at the Gathering of the Juggalos this year, they deserve to get everything that I want to throw at them for fucking not booking Liquid Assassin. Yeah. Wolfpack, Daddy Longlegs is a bigot. He hates on Mexicans. He would probably try to have me deported even though I've been born in this fucking country, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's a big supporter of Donald Trump and the wall and all that shit, and he's going to play at the Gathering of the Juggalos before Liquid Assassin. That pisses me off. I had to go into this 3-person tangent because of that, because I feel like politics are fucking up some... Oh, you switched it the other way. Because politics are fucking up a lot of things out here right now, you know what I'm saying? Man. And I feel like that Liquid Assassin is for sure 100% should be at the 20th annual Gathering of the Juggalos. Yeah. And if he's not, man, it just makes me want to pick out somebody, and whether it be Wolfpack or somebody else.
I'm gonna say Wolfpack.
It's gonna be Wolfpack. If Wolfpack's at the Gathering, Wolfpack's at the Gathering, Liquid Assassin's not, I'm gonna be super pissed. You know what I'm saying? But this is continuing on my list of
I never liked Wolfpack from the beginning.
Is there anybody on your staples so far that that I didn't list? Who do you
on the staples?
Like, who should, like, that you would think for sure would be at the Gathering of the Juggalos? Anybody on there that I didn't put on there? That Jaren
Benton
for sure.
Jaren fucking Benton.
Oh yeah.
To me, that guy. I mean, I know you didn't name him because we skipped him and went to class. He's kind of.
You talk about Hobson though.
He's kind of stable Hobson. We both agreed. We both had Hobson on our list.
Yeah, Hobson should be at the Hobson should be at the Super. Hobson gives love to Juggalos.
Yeah, he gives love to Juggalos, and he represents that we gave him his push.
Yeah.
But Jaren Benton most definitely, man. I think Jaren Benton is super underrated,
bro.
Like, he's not on a lot of people's radar, but when like I got dudes from work like that I work with that aren't Juggalos, that aren't familiar with that shit. But like I pull up to work and I be bumping that Jaren, you know, it might be on my shuffle or whatever, and they're like, who is that? Oh, that's Jaren Benton. Like, oh, check him out, he's dope, you know, he's from Atlanta, whatever, blah blah. And they're like, oh hey, I checked out Jaren. I checked out Jaren Benton, who's dope. I think Jaren Benton to me is one of the greats. Right now, he's probably one of my favorite rappers right now.
Jaren Benton.
Like, I mean, for a while now. Like, I mean,
he
Jaren
was just showing me some shit before it. What was the shit that he showed me?
The Come As You Are freestyle.
Oh man.
If y'all ain't checked that out, check that out. It's on the YouTube.
I had to put Hobson on my list. I didn't necessarily put Jaren, but I actually like Jaren more than Hobson.
Yeah, I like Jaren.
I only put Hobson
beat,
because he shows a lot of love to the Juggalos, and he has never shied away really from that. There's a video on Midwest United Juggalos YouTube channel. You guys want to go take a look?
Yeah, it's old.
It's an old one, and that taught him why he should always show love to Juggalos. But I feel like Jaren Benton definitely deserves a seat just as much as Hobson does. He's always put on for, if not more. I would rather I'd rather see.
I'd rather see Jaren than Hop.
I'd rather see Jaren than Hop also.
Not nothing against Hop. I mean, hey, if Hop's there too.
Even dope. Like the next person that I put like Guar, like I could give a fuck less if Guar plays his Gathering because I've seen them enough. Right. But if Guar plays the Gathering, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I put him on the list. And I know it's on other people's lists. I know a lot of people, like, that's a staple for the Gathering, but I don't care. I'd rather have Liquid Assassin than
I'd rather have Liquid Assassin than Guar.
I'd rather have Liquid Assassin than Guar. I'd rather have Kung Fu Vampire.
I'd rather have a 4-2 showcase.
Yeah,
like we talked about.
And in that other video, I talked about the 4-2 showcase, and we talked about Hayes in the last video, and I know in our next Weekly Wicked Web show, we'll still talk about this whole shit, and we'll end up talking about why Hayes should have been on this 4-2 showcase, and Sniper and Donnie Menace and all that shit, but it's not fucking happening. And then Yellow Wolf was someone else that I put on my staples, though.
Yellow Wolf, yeah. Yellow Wolf definitely.
Yeah.
Especially after that Trump Music 3.
Yeah.
I think that'd be
Yellow Wolf and Ritz.
And Ritz are, I mean,
with DJ Paul, bro.
With DJ Paul, hey, that box Chevy 6 was it 6?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Ritz will be at the Gathering. He's not on any of my lists.
He's got to be
because of the Fury Tour.
Because of the Fury Tour, and just because I mean.
And then so if you have Ritz, Yellow Wolf, and DJ Paul at the Gathering,
the box Chevy shit's gonna happen.
Bro, something's gonna happen.
Hey, that Trump Music 3 though, Yellow Wolf.
You're gonna have to get. There's gonna have to be some kind of fucking clientele, slum American type party.
Slum mafia, slum American clientele.
If they're all at the Gathering, then that has to go down. That's a dream shit then too.
And that's another thing too. It doesn't have to be a main stage.
No,
thing.
A party. It's a Gathering of Juggalos.
It's a Gathering of Juggalos. Everything's a main stage at the Gathering of Juggalos if you have the right artist. And this is what we're trying to get across. If you guys have any extra. Like you said, drop in the comments. Let us know what you think. But this is our list.
That could be a party. There could be a Slum American party.
A Slum American, Slum
that
Mafia.
went on at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning.
And no one would care.
Shaking and all this shit.
And no one would turn. No one would blink a fucking eye because it's like
that's a probability because it's the Gathering of the Juggalos.
It's the fucking Gathering.
It's a super Gathering of the Juggalos, and we've barely scratched the surface of what is going to happen. Most of the stuff that right now we're talking.
We didn't even hit the big names that we're fucking talking about.
As we're hitting.
Oh, we skipped it.
We're hitting into it right now. As we hit into the big names of this shit here, like here's. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know we're off to a good start.
We're off to a good start.
As we get into this next little spot, what I had it listed as was like possible
big names, and I still think that can be like the looking at your list and looking at some of the similarities that I had. Yeah. I would say legends.
Yeah,
like possible big names, or legend names.
Legends and big names possible that like could actually be at the Gathering for certain reasons or whatever that we'll touch base on. And maybe I put this in like a list that I thought would be cool as fuck of like, you know, I'm happy that, you know.
The second one on that list on the top though. Yeah. Just because of
all right, let's get right into it. All right, so my first off the bat, and I know we've at least had part of this before. It's on one of my homeboys' lists or whatever, but we've had Ice-T. I want Body Count. Bro.
Body Count.
Last year, Body Count celebrated the fucking anniversary. They did a tour. They did a festival run. Yeah. Let's get fucking Body Count at the 20th annual Gathering Juggalos. And the only reason why I'm saying is because we got a really good heavy rap lineup. It'd be dope to get that rock punk lineup. You know what I'm saying?
That rock rap.
Yeah. So to have that, I'd really like body count. I would love to see Ice-T no matter what, because I wasn't at the gathering that Ice-T was at. But I would really love to see motherfucking Ice-T and body count fucking throw it down, bro.
For sure.
Oh, that would be some legendary shit that happens only at select festivals, and we get at the Soopa Gathering. That shit would be so lit, bro.
It would be.
And that leads into the next person who makes it so probable because he's on tour this summer.
I just hope.
I haven't looked, right?
Somehow, some way.
We can make this happen?
They can make this happen.
Bro, this would be...
Because his show sold out already.
So we've done... Oh, that sold out quick.
It sold out quick by us.
Sold out quick.
I don't even know the date, so
we've got we've got legends like Ice Cube, and we've got Ice-T, and we've got Busta Rhymes, we've got 3 6 Mafia.
You had Meth and Red, you had fucking...
But who is like the most juggalo it but don't know it motherfucker out there? X gonna give it to you. Oh, bro, can we get DMX?
Straight fresh out of fucking... Hey, this man is going on the 20th anniversary of his Dark and Hell is Hot.
Bro,
that shit sold out
summer,
in Chicago.
That shit could land at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Could you imagine that shit?
If you can.
That would be the best fucking shit, and it's possible because DMX is a Juggalo. Even if you don't know he's a Juggalo, he's a Juggalo. ICP would be stupid not to spend the money on that. If they're spending money, they can afford that tour for sure.
No offense to X, but you give him a couple crack rocks and like $200.
No, he's off that shit right now. I just saw him at Sunday service.
Oh, well, Sunday service,
good, bro.
Let him and Kanye come do Sunday. Let them close up the gathering.
Sunday service, close up the gathering.
Close the gathering Sunday service. Kanye West.
You're
and DMX.
the only power. Oh, bro, that should be lit as fuck. That's a whole other seminar right there.
What?
Hey, but look, DMX at the gathering of the fucking Juggalos. We're talking Soopa, bro.
You want to say you're pulling out all the stops? Pull that stop out.
Because it's possible. Some of these other motherfuckers I'm going to throw are impossible. This is possible. It's DMX. We can afford DMX. I bought enough shirts and vinyl over the last year that we could afford DMX.
Give me DMX.
You know what I'm saying? We could afford DMX for sure. Let's do it.
Yeah, for sure. That was one of my... that we had, like I said, we're gonna have some of the same ones.
Some of the same on there.
That is definitely.
And whenever I start talking about something, if you want to throw some other people in there, I'm gonna go on this one and then throw some names on there up into that point that you don't have on there. But this one, and it makes sense throughout the year that we've got to right now. And I think it would be dope as fuck because I've never seen them, and I was a fucking fan. I'm gonna say to our straight up red, our backwards cap wearing ass, right? Limp Bizkit, bro. What do you think?
I think it would be dope.
Wouldn't it be dope though, Limp Bizkit at the gathering?
As long as Shaggy lands the drop kick.
Shaggy can land the drop kick?
But no, in all seriousness...
Because look, they did the whole shit on motherfucking, Death Pop or whatever the fuck else. They did this shit with Fred Durst. The whole drop kick shit happened. But I think it'd be dope, bro. We get fucking Limp Bizkit at the gathering. Only because I've never seen Limp Bizkit. It would keep in like true gathering fashion where they get like wash up motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Or people that aren't exactly relevant but were dope at a time. Right. So it would be cool to have Limp Bizkit at the motherfucker.
I think it'd be dope, dude. I think people would dig it, straight up. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you have to have...
For sure dig it.
You'd have to have, like, everybody. Like,
break your fucking first night, bro. Would be riot like fucking
You would have to have, like the straight Limp Bizkit. You have to have Wes and
it would be, bro.
You have to have everybody. You have to have... Not no fucking fillers.
DJ Lethal fucked up, though.
Yeah, he did.
Because he talked a lot of shit. Yeah. We'd have to break some bottles on DJ Lethal's face.
So
that might not happen, bro.
But anyway.
But I'd be down with it. Anybody else up into that point before I get into these? Because these next three people, 2 of them have been at the gathering for sure.
Yeah. What about, are these going under the legend? What about this guy?
That's a dreamer.
Right above Yellow Wolf.
Oh, that's a dreamer.
That's a dreamer? You think so?
Yeah, throw it out.
Little Dicky?
We'll let you guys decide on this.
Little Dicky.
I feel like this is a dreamer.
Hey, no, I don't think Little Dicky's a dreamer, bro.
Little Dicky, though, would be dope.
I think Little Dicky would be like a nice...
Little Dicky would be dope.
I think Little Dicky would be a nice either opener for like a main... Like opener for the main stage or a fucking like a late night...
Late night party, bro.
Late night party show. Little Dicky, hey. I ain't even gonna hate, bro. Like...
That shit would be so lit.
I think Little Dicky...
Hey, bro, when he told me that shit earlier and he was like, oh, Little Dicky, I was like...
Little Dicky was...
it took me back. Like, yes, it would fit the gathering.
It fits the gathering.
Yes, it would be dope as fuck.
Little Dicky.
Yes, I'm sure it's affordable. Oh,
Little Dicky's
Dicky,
affordable, bro.
Oh,
I
and I'm
think
sure he would film a video at the gathering, bro.
I think Little Dicky had got Jay.
Hey, bro. Hey, that needs to be we need to get that going online.
We're gonna get Twitter. Little Dicky forgot Jay.
Little Dicky for sure.
Little Dicky forgot Jay.
Bro, Little Dicky be one of those names that was like, oh shit, Little Dicky. We get to see Little Dicky.
Like no one's gonna think about it, but
it'd be that corny joke rap. But would be dope as fuck when you're tripping. Or partying at the gathering.
We've had MC Chris, who did the nerd rap.
Yeah, and you don't have to do a main stage. You can do fucking side stage.
But even like I said, he either open the main stage or do a late night show. Oh. But hey, for those of you like I was telling him earlier, like when I first seen Lil Dicky, I'm like, that motherfucker can't rap. Like, come on, man, this corny. And then I heard him rap, I was like, all right. Like, you fucks with Little Dicky after that, because that motherfucker, I seen freestyles on Sway.
Hey, shout out to my boy, Irwin. This motherfucker, he's a big fan of Lil Dicky. If we get Lil Dicky at the gathering, it'd be something that I could pump flex on Irwin and be like, bro, ICP got motherfucking Lil Dicky at the gathering, bro. He's got always the hottest fucking viral videos, you know what I'm saying?
And he snaps, though. And like,
it's not just, you know, it's not just,
if you listen,
just bad shit.
Go back to
that shit that he did, because did Snoop sign him?
Nah, but he did do a song with Snoop.
That whole video about trying to get signed with Snoop.
Yeah. But, I mean, you go look back, look at his freestyles with Sway, bro.
Oh, man.
And
he's cold-blooded. He's definitely, and
he is, bro.
And
everybody's like, oh, well, he's corny. Like, bro, but corny or not, Little Dicky, I mean, he's serious too, but that motherfucker snaps. Little Dicky forgot Jay 2019.
Yeah, bro, we're going to get that on social media.
TeamMUJ for Little Dicky, that's what I'm saying.
For sure.
I got Jay 2019,
yeah,
bro.
Got Jay for sure.
So,
it's Soopa. That'd be Soopa. You know
that'd be Soopa. Little Dicky's dope. We went through everybody else.
Staples, though. Anyone else on Staples you think that we should go? Or we're past that, right? So possible big names. So then I went back into Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill played the gathering before.
We didn't say this guy yet, did we? Under Cypress Hill? We didn't say him. We both got him on our list. But
no. So Cypress Hill, I wasn't at the gathering Cypress Hill played.
I don't think I was either.
It was just a couple years ago.
Yeah.
They just got to walk on the Hollywood Hall of Fame or whatever, so I know that could be a thing or whatever. Cypress Hill, bro. Hey,
well deserved.
I've been listening to Cypress Hill since I was like fucking
knee high to a big wheel.
Yeah, I was a youngster. I just listened to Be Real on Joe Rogan. It was pretty tight, bro. Yeah. And then Joe Rogan was just on the Hot Box.
Yeah.
So that's cool as fuck, man. Hey, I'd like to see Cypress Hill at the gathering.
That'd be dope.
Because I didn't see them before, and I've never seen Cypress Hill, so I think
I've never seen them either, and I think it'd be fucking killer.
Another person that I've never seen before, but hey, if they need to announce it, because if not, we're gonna see him in South Bend.
ABK.
SNWOPE.
Oh yeah, who? Oh, yeah, yes.
So he's playing.
Yes.
So look, bro, we never seen Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Jiggy Fresh told the story earlier, right, about Bone ThugsNHarmony. So check this out. I've never told it on the Weekly Wicked Web Show. I've never told it on this shit. I posted it on my Instagram. Back when I was 6 years old, right? I was on the sledding hill over by my house, and there was this dude Javier Ortiz,
Big Hav,
and this dude Nelson Pastorica at the time, right? And they were listening to Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style, right? And I'm listening to this shit, bro, and I'm passing up my turn on the sledding hill, like, oh shit, this is fucking cold, right? So homeboy gives me a tape that's like fucking scotch taped up because it was broken because it sat in Fat Hav's pocket, right?
Yeah,
broke or whatever, right? So I'm listening to it. My dad snatches me from the tape from my tape deck. I'm 6 years old and I'm walking through the house. It ain't no fun if the homies can't get none, right? But what the fuck? Snatch us up, and my dad played it or whatever. But that was like the first
dad
album.
stole the tape and put it in his tape deck.
And played it in his tape deck, and it became my dad's.
He ain't throwing it away. He threw
it
in Big Papa's tape deck, dog.
So even when that tape stopped working, my dad got it on CD, and it became like the shit. I own 2 vinyl copies. I'm gonna
tell you right now, my sister used to do the Columbia House shit. We used to get like them 5 CDs for like a penny.
Yeah.
She'd do like every month, whatever, and she had the Doggy Style CD with the dopest cover. Hey, I promise you, Doggy Style probably had the dopest booklet.
Got it over there, bro.
The dopest booklet out of any CD ever. The whole, CD, cassette, whatever. You folded that bitch out, open the pages.
Little comics.
Yeah, the little comic strip.
Oh man.
Probably the dopest fucking
Hey, look, bro.
The booklet ever. But
as a Juggalo, that coincides with the same year that
20th anniversary. Amazing Juggle.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Doggy Style came out in 92.
92.
The same year that Carnival Carnage came out.
But
months after Carnival Carnage.
Snoop.
Around,
so that being one time.
Months in the time of it.
And then the 20th anniversary.
And the 20th anniversary of Amazing Juggle Brothers. The Shaggy Show. So here we need finally because it's never happened, right? It's never happened.
It's never happened. Don K, my phone's about to die.
Never happened.
I went off the live IG.
Here's a extra
but
for you.
Don K, I said, as far as his knowledge, it's never happened for Soopa Gathering.
Yeah, I don't think Snoop's ever been at the gathering. He's never been at the gathering. He should be at the Soopa Gathering.
He should be at the Soopa Gathering.
Man, that shit would be fucking cold-blooded. I've never seen Snoop Dogg. Like I said, if we don't see him at the gathering, we have to go to that shit in South Bend.
Yeah.
So Snoop's on my list. The other one, because I've seen that other, I checked out the Murder Mayhem show. Shout out Murder Mayhem. Shout out Mitchell for Murder Mayhem. Whatever, fuck that shit. Shout out Murder Mayhem show. They talk about 3-6 Mafia, or he talks about 3-6 Mafia. There'll never be a 3-6 Mafia reunion at the gathering of the Juggalos, because that's a $1 billion show. You know what I'm saying? Not even. It's $1 million show.
Listen.
The only way they're doing that shit is if they are gonna do a run where it hits all these big things.
First of all,
it's gonna be Coachella. Their first.
No.
Oh, bro.
First of all, you can't resurrect Lord Infamous.
You know what I'm saying, though.
It's not gonna. Oh, you talking about like Juicy J,
and DJ Paul.
Country Black.
Yeah. Well, even just DJ Paul and Juicy J. It won't happen at the motherfucking gathering. It'll only happen at something way bigger than that or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, there won't be Juicy J and DJ Paul, but DJ Paul for sure will be there. We already mentioned that in the rest of our list. I'm not wearing the hat that would represent the top of my list. Fucking dreams. If dreams could come true and there are no motherfucking limits, you know what I'm saying? Run the motherfucking Jewels would be at the top of my list.
Yes.
If you could get Run the Jewels at the gathering of the Juggalos.
If you could get Killer Mike and LP at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Bro, it would be the weirdest shit in the world, bro.
And get Jared Benton in there, because I would somehow be able to grab Killer Mike. Hey, come here. I need you to meet this guy. You probably know about him, but y'all need to make a fucking song together.
If
Dungeon Family Jewels, fucking.
If they spent whatever it costs to get Run the Jewels as a gathering, that'd be like, that's it.
That's the dream shit. Right?
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
Send out Run the Jewels.
That'd be the best shit ever. But it runs right into the next people.
No. We're gonna skip that one because we talked about a lot of shit leading up to that one.
Okay, so you want to stretch it out a little bit?
We're gonna stretch it out a little bit and go to the next.
The next one that would be the same kind of category
as Run the Jewels.
Oh man, I almost think that's possible.
I think it's more possible than. Yeah. I think it's more possible than.
And that was on your list then too, right?
That was on my list.
Yeah.
And we're talking about the Wu-Tang Clan. Because I think you could get the Killer Bees for fucking.
How do you do that?
Wu-Tang. I think you would get them for a fair price. Wu-Tang. And they're actually going to be touring.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Hey, yeah, we're going to miss this fucking Wu-Tang tour in Chicago.
Maybe, depending on certain situations.
Let me know, bro.
Disclaimer, but we will be popping off if it goes live.
But man, could you imagine Wu-Tang Clan at the motherfucking gathering of the Juggalos?
Dude, everybody... I mean, R.I.P. ODB, but you got everybody else. You got Ghostface, you got Raekwon, you got Meth, you got RZA, Jizza.
Bro, could you
imagine Capadonna.
Hey, could you imagine Wu-Tang Clan?
Oh, man. Hey, I had my shit on shuffle earlier on the way to work, you know what I'm saying, coming home from work, and I hit that Triumph from that double CD.
Yeah.
Remember the video for Triumph?
Oh,
dude, that's still to this day is probably one of the sickest videos ever.
Yeah.
And just the song, like, there's a YouTube video that breaks down the first verse of that song with Inspector Deck.
Yeah. And
just the way his fucking rhyme scheme hits, dude, and it highlights everything that they're like rhymes. Like it's in yellow, and then like the next.
Is it a Genius video or what?
Yeah, it's a Genius video, but it's super stupid. Like I mean, just that verse alone.
Yeah.
The first verse, like you're reading, you're like, I mean, back then it was like you know, you listen to it and you're like, damn, that's dope. But until you see that Genius video, but
Because that would really make it like a dream festival, a dream festival. You know what I'm saying? This would be like some shit that like if Wu-Tang Clan was at the gathering, all the fucking publicists and journalists and fucking magazines and all that shit would have to talk about that happening, bro.
It would have
what I'm saying?
It had to be talked
for sure, 100%. So that's a dream, but I feel like it's also a possible.
I think it's super possible, and it would be super. I mean, like you said, super gathering. Everybody says they're pulling out all stops.
Pulling out stops.
Pull that stop out. Get the woo in the building.
Diane Ward was actually on my list and not on there because I know it's not gonna happen. That's a dreamer.
Diane Ward would was Zahini.
Zahini. I'd rather have Zahini.
She's a beast.
I'd rather have Zahini.
Hey, and her fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little hottie with a body.
Yeah, I'd rather have Zahini than Diane Ward, but that was on my dream list. Also, it's not listed.
They're on tour now too, though.
Yeah, that's why I felt like it was impossible.
They're going shortly.
I kind of skipped over that because it's, I don't know. We all know it's not going to happen. I only think that this next. Can I go into that one now?
Which one? Oh, the one before.
Yeah.
Between Wu-Tang and RCJ.
Because I only think that's because the rest are just dreamers. They're just fucking sad dreamers.
The one under Wu-Tang is also on tour too with him and Manson.
But I don't think it's possible.
I don't think so. But
Rob Zombie, what do you guys think?
I don't know.
Rob Zombie?
I don't know.
I would love to see
him and Manson are on tour again, right?
I've seen Manson at the same festival at Open Air a couple years ago. I've seen Manson. I'm getting ready to go to Open Air Chicago. I feel weird because I got fucking ripped off on fucking tickets. Because right now you get them for $20. Better seats than mine.
I might go
for $20. Oh man, come on, you should go. Just get them right now after the show. Buy them. $20. Bro, I know. Come on, buy them, bro. Come with it. Be dope as fuck.
I might go.
But anyway, it's next Saturday. It's not next Saturday, but 2 weeks from now. But the same festival, I got to see Marilyn Manson. And it was so dope. But I'd love to see Rob Zombie at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Him close out Friday night.
At least open up for somebody dope
or something.
I think closing out would be dope because you don't have a whole lot of rock.
Yeah,
shit,
that'd be fucking. But I think Rob Zombie's almost too big, so that's why I put him on my dreamer list.
But again,
this whole time, dude, I've been talking about dreamers. And people who have like acknowledged the fact that it makes me think they're a dreamer.
If we're gonna go back to,
I have to.
If you hit Rob Zombie though, you might as well hit the last one.
That last one is a fucking total fucking dream. The guy sexually.
Yeah, but
in parentheses it does say.
I know, but this is a dream.
Okay. So if this was a dream,
but
Datsik would do a fucking late night show with DJ Paul at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Late Night Ninja, fucking.
Oh god damn, bro.
It would be dope, but yeah, he's on allegations. So
so that's like a fucking dream.
We'll rewind it back to the beginning of the video that we said was gonna lead up to this.
So we said we were gonna talk about this. Look.
This is going to lead up to this one.
So there's a whole bunch of people we've talked about right now, and really it is motherfucking... I'm not sure if Shakewell's on the tour, but we'll go Shakewell then first.
Yeah.
And then fucking City Morgue, because City Morgue's on the tour.
Yeah.
So for those who do motherfucking know, Suicide Boys' Grey Days tour runs the whole fucking summer and has an opening around the time of the Gathering of the Juggalos. City Morgue, who was on the tour, and I know they're on like select dates, so I gotta look back and on this or whatever.
You got the bet.
Yeah, but they are on select dates. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. But they are gonna make it to the Gathering. So if Psychopathic were to be pulling out all motherfucking stops, and they're listening to motherfucking Juggalo Twitter, you
listen
would
to
know
Juggalo anything social media right now.
I want Suicide Boys at the Gathering of the Juggalos. Bro, everybody else on my list.
Listen.
Everybody else on my list.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Suicide Boys at the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Give me Suicide Boys.
Give me Suicide Boys before ICP.
Yeah.
At the Gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh my god.
An hour Suicide Boys set before.
People would be, there would be like one of them.
There would be nothing left.
There'd be like one of them gatherings where like, oh hey, Gathering Juggalo got canceled, 75 Juggalos died because the Ferris wheel got tipped over.
You couldn't do it, bro. I don't know if you could do it.
I don't know if you could do it the same night as ICP. It'd have to be either a late night after like surprise set, or the day before.
Because Tech Nine's closed out his own night before, so if ICP, Tech Nine I think did Wednesday, it was Wizard of the Hood Thursday.
Right.
Whoever, I don't remember who did Friday. So,
either way, but you wouldn't be able to do Suicide Boys.
Suicide Boys close out a night.
Yeah, they would have to do their own night or do, like I said, main stage goes off and then
the Juggalos are talking.
No, listen,
you can afford them. You can do it. There's an opening on the tour, bro. If we
this is what I say. This is what I say. This is what I'm gonna make a prediction right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
When the mainstream nights go off.
Yeah.
Surprise set. Out of nowhere, they're not gonna announce them. Suicide Boys.
And the only reason why I could go ahead and fuck with that, the only reason why I could fuck with that is because I don't know who said it, but somebody said that like G59 doesn't want to do shit with the Juggalos because they don't want to be considered like Juggalo shit. They want to like stay their own lane. Everyone's misconstruing it in a different way. As they're like, oh fuck the Juggalos. They were really saying is they're like, we don't want to fuck with the Juggalo shit.
They just don't want to
because we don't want to necessarily be like, hey, like this is our own shit. We don't want to like get rep from the Juggalo shit and it'd be like
they just don't want to be.
They don't want to be stealing Juggalo.
They don't want to be in that one genre group. Oh, they're Juggalo shit.
If Suicide Boys plays at the motherfucking Gathering,
it's over with.
I know we got Ghostman, that's dope as fuck. But if we get Suicide Boys at the Gathering and the Juggalos,
I honestly think it's happening. What we're in May?
We're in May right now.
We got June and to the end of fucking July, so we got at least.
But look, we were talking about it right now. We know that they have either filmed or are filming.
Supposedly it was Wednesday.
So on the first, they started filming or at some point they started filming the infomercial for the Soopa Gathering.
Yeah.
We know it's gonna have to be big.
Yeah.
And then they've announced a lot of big people. I anticipate that they'll announce the mind blowers there.
I believe.
And if
you know what too? I was thinking about that too. I think we might see Stitches because of the whole
Stitches will be there.
The cipher.
Yeah, Stitches will.
Cage maybe.
I think Cage was there before.
I'm thinking because of the whole cipher.
Cage was there before, and I want to see new shit. Cage has been there before, so I think that's why he was part of the cipher.
Some new shit.
Clownvis, I think will host tonight.
Clownvis will definitely host tonight. Shout out to Clownvis.
Yeah, shout out to Clownvis. I think Clownvis will host main stage
for sure.
I think there's a lot more in store for us.
I think there is. I mean,
and I hope that a lot of these people that we talked about. Give me Suicide Boys.
Give me Suicide Boy. Give me a Suicide Boy. I know RTJ -6 is probably like real super far fetched, but
give me all my underground favorites.
Give me the underground favorites. Give me. You already got Tech. Give me a Mayday. Give me a Hobson. Give me a little LSP. Give me a KFV. Give me a Jaren Benton.
Yeah.
Give me a Jaren Benton late night set. I don't give a fuck. Give me a little Cess Crew if we can make that happen. If him and Gotti, Gotti's out.
We can make it happen.
Only if it's UB and Gotti. Yeah, give me the Cess Crew set. Don't give me a UBI set.
Yeah.
I want a Cess Crew set.
Only if we can make it happen.
But
I'm guessing over the next month we'll have more videos where we talk about the current lineup and
it's just gonna keep dropping.
The wrestling lineup and the comedy lineup.
I think I was pretty bummed out today because it was a Friday. I'm thinking like, yeah, they got big name. They drop Butcher Babies.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You know what I'm saying? Like you've been dropping hot names all fucking week, and
that might be hot to somebody.
It might be.
You know what I'm saying? That might be hot to be somebody. They got to be somebody.
I'm gonna say not to most.
So far, everything they've let out has been heat. So we'll really see how that goes, man. And I could guarantee you guys will be seeing more of us talk about it here.
Once more names
we're gonna let this out. This isn't a weekly web show. This is us talking about motherfucking gathering choices. You've heard a lot of it. We went through our lists. We want to hear your guys' lists in the comments below.
If you're watching a live video, if you happen to see this live video, DM
comment
us.
there also.
Let us know what's up.
For sure. But like I said, over the next couple of weeks and months, we will be talking about, once the full lineup's out, expect a video. Wrestling, we want to talk about wrestling. We're going to talk about comedy.
They had a dope wrestling. We're going to talk about that too.
Yeah, it's going to be so fucking dope. But until then, man, we were happy to get down and talk about it. We want to hear you guys' fucking choices. Until the next time, though, I'm fucking Bobeblaze.
Jiggy Fresh.
Yo, this is TeamMUJ. For Matt Murderous, these are some of our fucking gathering choices. We want to hear your guys'. We'll be back with a couple more videos. Much motherfucking love. Peace out.
Whoop, whoop.
This ain't like other festivals. It's realer than the rest of them. We closer than some testicles.